back. Race Wars Podcast, baby. Race Wars Podcast, baby. Esther, you're in the house. Thank you for coming, Esther Koo.
Hello, Sherrod Small
and Rachel.
and not Kurt Metzger.
Oh, Kurt's not here. Kurt's
what the fuck?
Kurt's not here. Rachel Uchitel's here too. Thank you for coming, Rachel.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
This is a sexy
Hi,
show.
Rachel.
This is a sexy show.
Hello.
This is a sexy show. Welcome.
Thank you.
Well, Kurt Metzger, he's my co-host, but he's not here. He's nominated for an Emmy, the white bastard. And he went to LA
God
today.
damn.
Wow.
Ain't that some shit?
That is some
Congratulations, Kurt Metzger.
The white man is, afforded opportunities.
Yeah.
It ain't right?
What's keeping you down, Sherrod?
The white man. I think I just mentioned that.
Is it the white man keeping you down, or is the blackness of you?
Whoa. Just say nigger next time and hurt less.
Wow.
It's a fiery show. Rachel, how you doing?
I'm good, considering.
You're looking good.
Thanks.
Oh, we gotta discuss this.
I have a little thing coming up.
Right. You want to talk about it? First of all, Artie Lange is coming in too. He'll be in here in like 20 minutes. Drunk Trump. Now, you got a big operation coming up next week.
I do.
Okay.
What operation are you getting done?
I have this little thing coming up next week. I'm actually getting brain surgery on Tuesday.
That's a small thing.
Why? What
It's a
happened?
mani-pedi brain surgery.
Yeah.
They do your
Why?
mani-pedi and a brain.
So it was just this little odd thing that happened. I went in to think that I might be, I was having some back pain and some headaches, and I thought that maybe I was going to have like some disc issues and maybe have like, maybe get my back fused a little bit. And they told me that I had to get brain surgery.
What kind of shit
Oh my
is that?
God. I
Yeah.
never think I have disc issues. It's more like dick issues.
What's the issue? Can't fit?
Yeah, it's too big,
Oh.
I can't envelop my labias around it enough. It leaves a dent. I need a wheelchair.
You need a little chair with
Yeah.
wheels on. So what they have to do? They have to lift your brain off your spine?
Kind of. I mean, that's the layman's terms of it. Yeah, sort of. They have to. The layman's terms is that my brain is too big for my head.
Stop bragging, bitch.
I'm too smart. They have to basically take my brain and create a little window. Is what they have to do, and chop out.
Window to the wall.
You mean like a hole in your head?
Yeah, they have to create
Oh
some
my
more
God.
space for my brain. Is what they have to do technically.
So your brain's like pushing against your skull. Is that
Is
kind
there
of
like a
thing?
technical name that they said you have?
It's called Chiari.
I went to school with her. Black girl, Kiari Jenkins. No, she was a nice girl. Great kisser.
And it's actually a really common thing that people have. 1 in 1,000 people have it.
Wow.
Whoa.
But it's a really hard thing to diagnose. The symptoms of it are that you have headaches and backaches for most of your life. It's actually a birth defect. And it affects your motor skills. So people have like tingling in their hands and in their feet. And throughout your life, you have a little bit of like a word flipping, or you spend a lot of time almost like playing charades, like with your words, like when you say to people like, oh, what's that word? What's that word? And you kind of like, sort of everybody does it a little bit, you know, when
but
they're
you
talking
do
to
it
people.
more.
I do it a little more, and I've always done it, and I've never thought anything about it. But it just
So how did they diagnose you?
Yeah.
through an MRI. That's how you're diagnosed with it, through a brain MRI.
See, MRIs never. It just scares me.
Yeah.
First of all, how long do you have to stay inside the MRI? Like when you went in there and to get it?
You're in there for 30 minutes. The MRIs are so scary, and now they're made really well, but they are so scary. You're inside these tubes, and I don't know why they can't make them so much better now. They're so loud, and your whole body is in this little tube, and you literally are so scared, and it's so loud. It's like a nightclub in there.
Right.
And if you move one muscle, like if you flutter your eye, you have to start all over again.
Oh my God, for half an hour?
For half an hour. And literally you have to close your eyes, and you literally feel like you're in a nightclub and they're playing house music because the beats are so loud and the lights are going off, and you just want to kill yourself.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
it's crazy.
for a half hour.
For a half hour. And you just feel like you're standing in a nightclub, like on ecstasy.
How did
And
you even know to do an
That-
MRI?
Well, the doctor made me. I mean, I had to do
Yeah,
about 5 or 6 brain spine, back MRIs to figure out what was going on.
And do your fingers get cold? Like
when you're in there?
Yeah. Tingling.
Oh, and then you go nuts. It's like, you're like, oh my God, I'm twitching. I have an itch. You feel like all of a sudden you're getting, you're getting Tourette's syndrome. You feel like your body's like freaking out, shaking. And then you're like, oh my God, did the guy die back there? Did they forget me? Did they go home? You're like,
right,
I'm
you're in the
sure
room by
it's been
yourself.
30
You start
minutes.
panicking.
Yeah. You're like, what if they've forgotten me?
It's not like you have your cell phone in there with you.
Yeah, no, and you can't get out. You're like, what if they've completely forgotten me? It's a complete nightmare.
So how does one prepare for brain surgery?
Well, first you clear your
You're
mind.
drinking a lot. I mean, that's the first thing. I mean, I've just become a complete alcoholic.
It's got to be scary, though. You know, any kind of surgery on your brain.
Yeah, I mean, no. In all honesty, it's really scary. I mean, it's not like you're going to get your boobs done or something. I mean, I'm terrified. I've thought about what I'm going to do. I have to, I own a store, so I have to think about what happens with my business. I have a child that I raised by myself, so I have to think about her. I've prepared a will. You have to really think about what happens when you die. I have to think about who's going to take care of my dogs. I genuinely have to think about that stuff. So that has been the things that I think
That's
about.
Too grown up. That kind of shit is just too adult for me.
But then I joke
about
about stuff. Yeah, I'm totally joking about things with my friends too. My friends come over and they're picking out who's going to get my hair extensions when so, I mean, who's picking out my handbags and my shoes. Everybody's joking about that.
I'm sure you'll be fine though.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to prepare just in case there's that 0.0001% that something goes wrong, but I'm sure we'll see you next week after.
Yeah, no, of course. I'm hoping that when I wake up, I'll know another language. You always hope with brain surgery that they'll touch some weird button in your head.
Right, and you'll be
all
like
of a sudden they've touched some extra piece in your mind that they've opened up
what
some
if you get,
window.
what if you get Tourette's or something?
Movie.
Yeah. Or
Tourette's.
Well, that's a worse part. But you know how they say
that's not a superpower.
Yeah, but they say that you've only used 10% of your brain. So I'm hoping he slips a little,
like the movie Lucy,
right?
With Scarlett Johansson,
and all of a sudden I become bionic.
There you go.
Or some great power
can tell the future.
Wonder Woman,
exactly. Or I'm hoping I'm going to ask him when I go in there if when he's sealing up my head, maybe he'll give me a little nip tuck. Seal my neck up a little.
Okay, I'll get some cosmetic stuff on the way.
Yes,
all right.
Why not?
Kill two birds. Why not?
Exactly. I'm going to ask him what else he can do. My boyfriend wants to know if he'll flip a couple switches in there.
What the hell is that?
Oh.
Who is that?
Noise? You heard that noise?
Oh.
That was them?
Did I win a prize?
Something just went doom doom, it was some, I don't know.
Wow.
Is this your first major surgery?
Her
Do you ever
hippocampus.
have major surgery?
No.
No, me either. I never even broke a bone.
I never even had a baby.
Well, you will tonight.
Oh.
No, thank you.
I don't know how it works. It takes one night, right? You never had a major surgery?
No, I've never had surgery.
Had to be put under for any kind of procedure.
No cosmetic surgery or anything?
No.
Oh, gosh. Who are you? Wow.
Don't worry. The industry will get to her. The industry will get in that head and have her doing something soon.
No.
Yes, it will.
I'm tempted to get that eyelid surgery that they get in Korea.
What's the eyelid when
What's
You create an eye fold over your eyes so you look like... So you can wear eyeshadow.
Oh.
They got a whole surgery so you can wear eyeshadow?
Yeah, because when I wear eyeshadow, you don't see it because I open my eye and it gets flipped underneath my eyelid.
Oh.
Right? Haven't you seen those before and after pictures when Chinese girls go to Korea to get surgery and they come back to China and they don't even look like their passport photos.
Oh.
Anymore.
We got to pull one of those up.
I think Bruce Jenner got that.
Really? But with his penis? Did they flip
All
it over?
over.
And you go, shut up, Andrew.
I do have to say, who has the best plastic surgeons?
Oh.
The people in Thailand that have the lady boys.
Oh, yeah.
They are the most gorgeous
Those lady
women
boys.
Speaking of Bruce Jenner.
I've ever seen.
Yeah, those lady boys. Yeah, they got
They have the best bodies. They have the best faces.
What do they put all the penises, though? Did they have a bucket of penises at the doctor's
They
office?
tuck it underneath,
Yeah, I think they tuck
but
it.
they're so small. You just need a little piece of 3M Scotch tape.
Right.
You know, you don't even need
You don't need duct tape for
anything heavy duty.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, nothing
You're
wide.
right. I don't think they take them off there.
They keep their penises
Yeah,
because
that's right.
it's kind of like a giant clit for them.
Yeah.
that. You're just attacking Asian penises.
Well,
You dated an Asian dude before?
That's my thing.
Did you date an Asian dude before?
No.
In your life?
Never?
Never.
You self-hating bitch.
Wow.
So?
Never in your whole life? Not even elementary school or...
No, because elementary school, I grew up around a bunch of like white people, Mexican people, Polish people, Italians.
Wow.
We were the only Asians.
Were you in a Macklemore
in
video?
Our school.
You grew up in a Macklemore video?
We were the only Asians there, so it's like if I'm gonna date another Asian person,
I gotta be your brother.
It'd be like my brother, and you know.
That was for
So
2 summers.
interesting.
Yeah.
And so what about when you grew up and you went to college and stuff
I went to college, right? And these Asian girls befriended me and they took me to like sing karaoke and I was like, I didn't know any of the fucking songs. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I don't want to be here.
Wait, what songs were they listening to? They were
Like
listening
Korean songs.
Really? Like
Yeah.
K-pop?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I didn't know. You know what I mean? I was like
You're
a
an
clueless
outsider.
Asian.
You're an outsider in both worlds.
That's so racist of them that they would
That's what
just
I say.
assume.
They would assume, yeah, they like linked arms with me like as if we're like best friends since second grade, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, the nerve of those bitches trying to be
Yeah.
friendly to you.
Jeez.
Who do they think they are? Making friends.
Now I don't know where she is. I can't find her because she has a really common name, you know, like
Right.
Sung
Sure.
Chan or whatever. I forget her name, but
Sung Chong?
How could you
Sung
forget it?
Chong.
Right.
I don't know what her
How
name
come when you say Asian stuff, it sounds like you are making fun of it?
Because I am.
You're a bitch.
You make fun of black people, don't you?
Not to their face.
Well, you ain't Asian.
I ain't Asian.
Yeah, exactly.
I make fun of
Ain't no
Asians too.
Asian guys in here, so
You made out with an Asian dude before. Not sex, but kissed.
no.
Have you made out with an Asian girl?
Oh, of course.
You
Several.
have?
Roomfuls of them. Yeah, a lot
Have
of
you
them.
made out with a black girl?
Of course. I went to Morgan State. I grew up in Bed-Stuy.
Oh.
If you wanted to make out with them or not, they going to make out with you. Yeah, I dated everything. That's what one of the joys of growing up in New York City, that you get to date everybody.
Sure.
Right.
I can't even imagine growing up in a town where it's only like black and white and that's it, or just white or just
Most
black.
towns are like that.
I know. And that's my
But
biggest
here
fear.
you can get an STD from every race, you know? United
Yes.
Colors.
Yes. You can. That's one way to look at it.
Anybody.
But that's the joy. Like in high school, boy, we used to go to every school, get on any train and go. It's like traveling around the world.
Okay, the closest I've been to an Asian guy, I hooked up with a half Japanese guy.
Okay. But the Japanese look down on your Asian.
Well, I know, but not, I mean, like hardcore Japanese people.
You
He's
thought I didn't know that,
super
didn't you? You thought I didn't know
Americanized.
that the Chinese and the Asians and Koreans, Japanese, they all like the Crips and the
They
Bloods.
all hate each other.
They hate the hell out of each other.
You know, that's why I get jealous of Latino cultures because they don't hate each other as
Sure
much.
they do.
But
Not
at
in
least
front of
they
white
can,
people, though.
At least they can communicate. They can speak Spanish. Like,
Right.
you know, I can't communicate with a Chinese person.
Right.
You know, it's all fucked up.
Even China has, 1,200 dialects, so who's talking to who?
I know. It's you don't know.
No, I'm saying a guy named Who was talking to who. Hey-o.
No, actually, I got a massage in China. I think Chinese people are the best masseuses.
Yes.
Yes.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
And I got a massage. I got fucking blazed out of my mind in Shanghai. And I went to get a massage and I almost fucked this guy because it was so goddamn good.
That must have been a good massage
Yeah,
for you
I
to
almost-
fuck an Asian.
I almost,
There we go.
I almost turned around and inserted him inside me.
Oh my God, that sounds so hot.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Because, you know, when you get a massage when you're high as fuck, it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
like sex.
So, wait, you had weed in Shanghai?
Yeah.
That's what it was. That's the story. You buried the lead. What was that like?
You know what? I met up with a friend of mine. I was going to Shanghai to perform at like the Chinese New Year's festival.
And that's like every month, right? I don't know how these people work.
And my friend Steve was like, why don't you meet up with my friend Mark? He used to jam with us in the Meadow and now he lives in Shanghai. And I met up with him and he had weed. And then I just like stayed out all night. I felt so safe in Shanghai because everybody looks like me.
Yeah, if somebody
You know?
attacked somebody who looked like you, you'd be like, hey, I'm safe. Don't attack
because
me. Attack the girl
here,
right there. She's looking
everybody's
just like
bigger
me.
than me here, but like there, the muggers were like 4'10". I was like, I could take you. You know, I'll walk home by myself.
Little action figures.
You know Phil Nee?
Phil Nee.
He's a comedian, Chinese
Oh,
comedian.
yeah, I do know Phil Nee. Yeah, NYE.
We went to Shanghai together,
Okay.
and the next morning I left my phone.
NGA. Nee. How do you spell his last name?
Nee.
NGA.
NEE.
NE?
Yeah.
I thought it was something weirder than that. All right, go ahead.
So I left the phone off the hook when I got back to my hotel after getting like multiple massages.
You are such a freak. I love it. What an animal.
So I was supposed to wake up for like a 9 a.m. like production meeting in Shanghai, and my phone was off the hook. I slept through it because I was jet lagged. Philney didn't want to go out and get massages, so he stayed at the hotel. He woke up. I was like, they were banging on my hotel door, like, wake up, like, hello, is anybody here? He thought I got kidnapped.
Really?
He thought I got shanghaied in Shanghai.
He thought you could have the Liam Neeson you out of there?
Yeah, he was so worried about me, but I was just getting massages all night.
That is amazing. Well,
Yeah.
now you got massages from dudes, all dudes, and never girls, never women over there?
No, I do women.
Just say that again? Just say that again. Just slower this time.
I mean, yeah, women.
What the hell is that noise?
There it goes again.
That's you.
It's the computer.
What?
It's just the computer.
Is it what?
But somebody's pressing something. What do
Yeah,
you mean?
something's
Don't
getting
just
pushed.
blame the computer. It was your finger.
It was not mine. It was my man behind the glass.
Was it?
The phones were working fantastic about 10, 15 minutes ago, and the
Oh.
server just went down. So we're trying to get it fixed.
Oh, okay,
what's
that's what that
happening.
is.
Do you need
Okay.
a massage?
Yes.
So wait, what?
Yeah.
I got caught up in massage
So
talk.
wait, do you get massages here? Do you
Yeah.
go to the Chinese places here?
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
Aren't they
So
great?
I have a little Chinese
This
place
is really
on the Upper
getting-
West Side that I go to.
All right.
That's really sketchy.
I love it. I like it already.
And I go to it all the time because I have back problems.
Okay.
And they're really, really good. But I go at night.
Do they do everything?
And well, see, here's the thing. I'm always wondering if they do everything. And it's only separated by those like paper
Oh, yeah.
things that they have separating the rooms.
Yeah.
And you always hear men walk in and it's like 9 o'clock at night. And you always hear them going like, I'll take an hour massage, you know, and you hear these sketchy men going into the rooms.
Uh-huh.
And you kind of hear them breathing loudly. And it always freaks me out.
Because you
Yeah.
could hear them climax?
No, because you can't really, but you hear them kind of breathing loudly.
Like moaning and groaning?
Kind of, but like
Yeah.
it's not the full moan and groan, and I get really skeeved out, and I'm always like, "Is it happening?"
It is crazy because you're just
I love
naked
that.
Yeah,
under a
and you're
sheet.
totally naked
Oh,
under
my
a sheet, and you never really know if it's happening, but you wonder if it is. And I always wonder how that goes down. So
Oh, I've been through several.
on your own,
Oh, yes.
and you've gotten a rub and tug.
Oh, yes.
And you get right, and
Wait.
there could be a woman next to you getting a real massage.
Yeah.
And you just let it go. You like let it all hang out. and you
I'll let
just-
it go. Yeah. When I'm relaxing, I don't hold back because somebody's and then the
But
curtain
it could be
behind.
a room like this and 4 paper curtains. In
I'm a
between them.
performer. I'm a performer. I like to perform in front of crowds.
performer.
Performer. Yeah, my penis was in my mouth
So
when
wait,
I
can I
said it.
just tell you what happened to me the other night? Because this really skeeved me out. So I was laying on my back, and the guy who was massaging me, like, you know, I was laying on my back, and he kind of spread my legs apart.
Oh, my God!
And he started to work on my hip flexors.
Oh, my
And
God.
he
I'm
moved-
going to spill all over myself.
He moved the towel to the side. And, you know, moved it too much to the side and started to work the hip flexors.
Hey, now.
And
Wait, were you on your back?
I was on my back, and then he moved the towel to the side and then moved it completely off to the, you know, so it was just covering here, and then held my bone, whatever you, pubic bone, with one hand and massaged the hip flexor.
Did it get you
my-
horny?
Well, no, because it was this strange Asian man.
Well, it made me horny.
and
Your vagina's racist too.
and clearly was massaging my pubic bone. Can you say
now.
vagina on this
You can
show?
say vagina, yes.
Okay, he was clearly massaging my vagina.
I call it a pussy elbow.
And
Fine.
did you move his hand away
Yeah,
from
that's your
it?
pussy elbow.
I said, you can move. You know, I think I said something because first of all, I felt that it was really inappropriate, and I wasn't there to like get off. Like he wasn't going to make me come.
He was getting off.
Well, no, I think he thought that that's what I wanted, and I was so like.
Can you do this? Just tell the story again from
I
the
think
top?
he was just, that's what he wanted.
No. I think that
Oh
he
my
thought
God.
that I
Because
was
the same
there.
thing happened to
Dr.
me,
Drew?
but on
What
my
show is this?
stomach.
It
This is
did,
great.
and he went under.
He went like up my butt cheek.
Yeah.
For
So-
like
What are
30
you talking
minutes.
about?
Yeah, and like went
And
under.
he kept massaging
Yes,
my butt.
Okay, he did it the other way too.
And I'm so stupid, I still tipped him.
Yeah,
Well,
I did
if
too.
you come, you gotta
I did
tip.
too.
I
No,
didn't come.
I didn't
He
come
probably
either.
Y'all
came
said that
after
together
I
like
left.
Destiny's Child.
Yeah, no, I think they think that you want it. And then I don't know, I got so nervous. I didn't know, and I got embarrassed to say no thank you. Were you?
I mean,
were you,
massage
gonna
therapists.
come?
Well, I was just high, so I was
She
just like,
fucking came.
whatever.
This
I
one
wasn't
fucking.
high. I don't do drugs. First of all, I don't really do
you wanna
drugs,
get
as
high?
you know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not good at them. I don't really know how to do them.
You
I
don't
get all
have to
nervous
be good
about
at them.
it.
You could just do them.
I spend the whole time going, am I high? How do I know I'm high? The whole thing is really embarrassing.
That is annoying.
So it's really a stupid thing. And then I got really nervous to be like, please don't touch me. Like it was so embarrassing for me. So I was just like, oh, you can move a little to the left. The whole thing was really
See, that's
stupid.
the thing with massage therapists. How do you know when to say no and pull back?
That's what I'm saying. Did you say to her, yeah, jerk me off? Or what?
Oh, yeah, I said I want the full package.
But what if you can't come? Then do you feel sorry for her?
No. I make her still work. He's like, it's on you.
Do you consider
so even if you
cheating?
pass an hour, do they?
Here's more money.
Do they usually
work?
But I mean,
I go in there with Coke dick and like just
Asians
get
are
it
good
up.
with like time and
Make
math.
that Coke dick work.
Wait.
That's my own brain surgery.
Hold on. Do you consider it cheating?
Well, no, I don't.
Why?
Because it's massage.
So do you tell
Some
your
guys
girlfriend
like
I
their
just
shoulders
came from
rubbed.
the
Some people like
happy
their fucking
ending
dicks
place?
rubbed. Yeah,
Wait.
definitely sure do. And I go like this. Here's photos.
No.
Which
no.
one? Should I go back to this one?
Photos.
There's no way you tell your girlfriend that you just got jerked off by an Asian woman.
Who said it was a woman? I'm joking. Is it cheating if it was a dude too? Is it? No, it was
Hold
a
on.
woman. No, I do tell her. I tell her. I don't do it all the time, but when I do it, I keep it 100. Have to.
There is no way that you tell your girlfriend you just got jerked off by somebody.
Yes. I go get a massage. I just say I get a massage.
Yeah, but
And what's
with
her
a happy
reaction?
ending?
She's like, you seem relaxed.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me. This is the life I live, girl.
Well, if we asked are you talking about a specific girlfriend?
What do you mean?
Do you have a girlfriend right
Yes,
now?
yes, I have a girlfriend
Would
now.
she sit in this room and say,
yeah,
oh
I've
yeah,
met
I
her.
know?
Not with this girlfriend. I haven't.
Okay, there we go.
Well, yeah, we did, but we had shit together though.
What's
Not
her Twitter
along with
handle?
her.
I'm about to let her know.
She's not on Twitter. You're adorable.
Okay, because if we put that girl in this room, would she punch you in the face?
No, she wouldn't punch me in my face. Will my girl punch me in my face?
If she found out you got
No, she wouldn't even. It wouldn't even fucking. She wouldn't care about that. She
Then why
really
haven't
wouldn't.
you told her?
Because I did.
Ooh.
Because we do stuff together, so I don't have to tell a bitch who's coming next to me.
what does that mean?
You guys have threesomes?
Yeah, we have.
What?
I'm surprised anybody will fuck you once-some.
No, you're not. No, you're not. That was a good line though, but no, you're not.
That's a good line.
Good try though, Esther. Adorable.
Wait, can we talk about that for a second? Because I
Yes.
don't think that I could ever do that with my boyfriend because I think that would create too
A
much.
threesome?
Yeah, I think that would create too much of an
What?
issue.
Why?
Because I think it's like the whole, I think that
Unless she has a really ugly vagina. If I had a friend with like a nasty, roast beefy,
God.
really meaty, hangy vagina lips,
Listen, that's how
I'd be like,
God
yeah,
made it.
sure, let's do a threesome with
Right,
her, and you'll
right.
never want to fuck her again.
Oh, so
That's
you would
true.
want your man to have a threesome with an awful fucking car wreck of a pussy?
I mean,
Just so he won't want to have fun doing it no more.
just
Right.
in theory.
You girls are great.
In theory, but in practice.
Right, but let's say he walked in somewhere and got to pick who he liked,
Yeah.
and then you watched him love it.
Yeah, you should love it though. Why would you get jealous of that? It's
Wouldn't
like you giving it to him.
die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why,
I'd
though?
die.
But you're the one
What was
giving
that
him
movie
this.
with Robert Redford and Demi Moore?
Oh, fatal, no,
Indecent.
There
Indecent
you go.
Proposal.
It ruined her.
Oh,
it ruined
yes.
her whole marriage.
Because you don't let
And
Robert
she's
Redford
hot.
fuck your girl.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's all the same thing.
No, it's
Schindler's
not.
List.
If you go into that's the movie Schindler. If you go into a place with I know you can't have a threesome with your man and some girl you know. I know that.
You just can't you cannot watch your man
If you're gonna have a
get
threesome,
satisfied by somebody else and get so into it.
No, what you mean so into it? Like,
Well, actually, I don't really care about that. I think that a man, I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
have you
What
ever
if
had a
it
threesome
felt-
in your life?
I have, but when I was a lot
Jesus Christ. Let me enjoy that
younger.
for a second. Let me just enjoy that image for a second.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Lord have mercy.
Okay.
If I don't get nothing else in my life, I got to have it.
But it was a long time ago. I'm thinking right now about the person that I'm with. It would never work with him.
Because he's too jealous.
It's not that he's too jealous. We're just in a different place in our lives. And I think it would just never. Yes, he's too jealous. Yeah. Yeah.
He can't
He
see
would
you.
just crumble
He would crumble.
in 1,000 pieces. It would
what if you
just-
brought another guy?
Yes. Yeah.
I think we should
What
test
if
that
his
theory.
penis was smaller than his?
No, it would be. He has a nice sized penis. We really shouldn't be talking about this.
No, we definitely should be talking about this. This is he got a decent mule. How's his mule?
It's great.
Yeah, it's girthy.
Yeah, it's girthy.
You met this dude where on a
I met him on a dating app, if you could believe it.
I can't fucking believe it.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Oh my God, you online date?
Yes.
Can you believe that this is available out there?
Who
knew?
Well, I mean, as you know, I've met some pretty good people on my dating.
Everybody's online now.
Well, you want to know who else I met?
Yes, I want to know.
Dating app?
Yes, I'm definitely interested.
Jim Norton.
That's right. She went on a date with Jim Norton on there. Yes, we talked about it.
No way.
I went on a blind date with
Norton.
the
What
Jim
do you mean
Norton.
blind date?
Am I allowed to say that?
The only way you can go on a date with Jim is to be blind.
We had a really nice date.
He's the best.
But if you're meaning like did you know
Jim
it was
Norton.
him, or did you go like show up somewhere not knowing who was going to show up?
Well, no, I mean, we met on this
She's trying
app.
to make sense of it.
We met on this app.
And this was the same app?
Yes, it was the same app.
This fucking app is incredible.
It's incredible.
Which app?
It's called Happen.
Happen?
Yeah, it's really a great
What is
app.
it? Is it like Tinder?
Well, I guess, but maybe for like a little bit more sophisticated people. I've never been on Tinder. It seems like with Tinder, it's a lot of like younger, like idiots.
Dum-dums,
really
yeah.
So
Happen is like a more mature.
Yeah. I've only met great people on Happen. I have to say.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't even believe Rachel Uchitel is available
And I want to
on a
say,
dating
I totally
apparatus.
just put it out there.
Right? You would think it'd be fake.
Yes, I'd be like, this all catfish me. I got catfish.
People thought you were fake.
So here's the thing: a couple people wrote me on it and said, "Is this catfish? Like, there's no way it's you."
There's no way it's you.
Yeah, but I was basically
I would still jerk off to the picture, but I'd be like, it ain't her. It ain't her, but I'm gonna jerk off to this picture.
I basically was like, "Listen, I'm just putting it out there. I'm a single mom. I don't like to. I run my store and I'm with my child. I don't like to go out to bars. People are annoying. You never get to meet like normal people in a bar. And people at bars normally want to meet like 26-year-old girls. And that's not me. I'm 40 years old. I'm not trying to be 26. I want to be with a man who's been married, who has kids, who knows what a family is.
Right.
Like, I want this type of life. And I want a reason to like find a family man and deactivate this account. And I really like put it out there and I just said it. And like,
and
guys,
you got it?
Yeah. And I got it.
That's so
and
cool.
this guy kind of stalked me. He was like, I love what you had to say. Please contact me.
How is this available on the interwebs? Artie! Don't worry about it, baby. Artie!
How are you?
Artie! Rachel.
Nice to see you. How you doing?
Looking good, Artie Lange.
Artie! We just talking about Rachel. Her boyfriend.
Have you ever been on Happen? The dating app Happen?
It's like Tinder.
It's for sophisticated people.
But
she says
she went on a blind date with Jim Norton off of that fucking app.
How'd that go?
It went really well.
Yeah.
It went really well.
Norton's a gentleman.
He was such a gentleman.
Yeah. Did you go to White Castle first?
No, he was on a diet, so we could only eat certain kinds of food.
Right. Paleo diet that he's on.
Yeah, he was on a paleo diet.
What does that even mean? What do you eat on that?
He only eats meat. So he spent the first couple days just texting with me, and he gives great text. You know, like he's really classy on text. So he just would write me and say, "What are you eating?" Which was very odd. He asked me a lot about what my feet look like.
Did you send him pictures?
Yeah, and he would ask me to send him pictures of what I was eating and what my feet look like.
And
What
he's
you
the
were
best.
eating.
He scared Rachel away though. Rachel got a little nervous. She got nervous.
You say he's classy on text. I'm gonna read the last text.
Okay, read the last.
So the funny thing is that
Let me hear the last text.
I'll read you the actual last text.
Did you let him lick your feet?
no, well, see, the thing is he was so classy with me that first of all, I really had no idea how dirty he was until after.
You didn't know
What is a good
his
dirty?
comedy?
No, I didn't know his comedy at all. So all he did was write me and say, "So, what are you doing? What are you eating?" "I'm eating some carrot sticks and some avocado, and I'm eating a slice of turkey. What are you eating?" And I was like, "Oh, he's so funny, you know,
Yeah,
or
he's great.
so, you know." And he's like, "Oh, you know, I'm just hanging around, writing some jokes, and where are we going to eat? You know, I'm thinking about some Ethiopian food."
All right, here's the difference between Rachel Uchitel and Artie Lange. Here's the text I got. Here's classy.
Okay,
Jim Norton.
okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Dude, you look like you have to get 3 whores now. 2 to hold up your stomach and the other one to blow you. There's nothing about his diet in here.
Oh my gosh. Why doesn't he want to see your feed?
So here's the thing. So we went to dinner.
He's an animal.
He is such an animal. So we went to dinner. He kept himself completely together. We ate meat. He like walked me home or something. I forget. And then he asked me out again. We had this nice time. And then I turned on the TV and I saw some shtick he did or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's
and then
right.
I saw the Amy
Schumer.
Amy Schumer thing where she interviewed him and all he talked about was all the girls he had sex with and how he had a foot fetish and how he the only time he ever had sex with somebody he didn't pay for was like 3 times in his whole life. And I was like,
and you were like, I almost was number 4.
I went on a blind date with this guy.
I'll read the text before that.
Okay, it might probably nicer text.
Your girlfriend's hot, but she looks scared. Did you just make her shit out a balloon of heroin?
Okay, so
he has a way with text.
So then the next day,
I'll keep going.
The next day, he writes me back and says, "Do you want to go out again?" And I just stopped responding because I got scared.
And
but
he's
I
a
really
sweetie.
liked him.
He's a
Wait,
sweetheart.
you just didn't even give him an answer?
No, it was really sad. But then, Sherrod told him that whatever. I liked him, and
he was happy too.
Yeah.
He was happy to hear it.
Yeah. So it all worked out.
You got another text over there from the sweet Jimmy?
Yeah, I could read it, but Sherrod has to leave.
Is it peppered with the N-word?
I was going to an Eagles game and I asked him for some racist poems.
Let's hear it.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh boy,
that's a joke. Maybe.
He texted me a picture one time. I don't know if he was at the doctor's office or what. No, he was playing some. He looks like he's wearing like a office gown. No, like a doctor's gown.
He's a special boy.
Here's one. Here's one. I had to go down a couple. It got a little nice. Dude, you're the only guy I ever saw who got fat on cocaine. Are you pouring it on cheeseburgers? He's a very classy text.
Meanwhile, I was thinking, this would be great. I'm a single mom. I could date this great guy.
Yeah. Jimmy Norton is actually one of the best guys.
One of the best
funny
guys.
as hell,
Sure he is.
But he likes what he likes, though. He likes a good foot.
Yeah. Well, does she know that aspect of him?
Yeah, he asked for pictures of her feet.
Yeah, he asked for pictures of her
Right.
feet.
I mean, well, it goes further than that.
She participated
He
for a
likes
while,
large
too.
vaginas.
He does like a meaty roast beefy vagina.
Like mine's all organized,
Yeah, he
it's
don't like that. He
it's
like it a mess.
I have like no folds. It's just one swoop.
That's like a half a smiley face.
It
We're
wouldn't
so
have worked
warm.
out with us or anything. But so I went from him to then the next guy I dated, which now it's all
that's a
now you're
different job.
married.
all worked out. So
Who was that, George Clooney?
Clooney. Yes, yeah, that dude seems kind of nice. He seems like a good dude, I guess.
yes, oh right, you met him.
I met him.
Yeah. So
He seems a little too straight-laced, though.
What's he do?
Something
the
white.
guy that I'm seeing now.
Yeah.
What does he do?
He works on Wall Street.
See, whiten it up on Wall Street.
But no, he has 3 kids.
That's-
He fit the role that I had put, that I had asked for in my profile.
I can't believe that she was on that app.
That Norton was on that app?
Norton was on that app.
Norton.
I don't have any apps. I don't do that. I don't know what that is.
I don't know where to go. If it's like eHarmony, I see the commercials.
I was on that too, remember?
Were you?
I told you that story. And remember, I got very angry with them because they, on eHarmony, have you guys ever been on eHarmony?
No.
This happened like 4 or 5 years ago. eHarmony doesn't allow you sometimes to see the pictures, and sometimes they just have you match up by personality.
Oh, no, that's not
And
good.
I got really into this guy.
Oh.
And then
this
you
was a
saw
time,
his picture.
So this was very funny, actually. Mario Lopez and I were
I thought hot
really...
chicks like personality.
Yeah, well, and that only goes so far.
Whatever.
So I had this thing going with this guy, and it was really good. And he was like, "Oh, I travel," and he was very funny, and blah blah blah. So after 2 weeks, I got to see his photo.
Bill Cosby.
No, this was so awful, you guys. Now listen, personality goes a long way, and I don't want to sound shallow, but the guy finally shows his picture, and he was paraplegic. And this was
that's
so
right. You did say that's
awful
right. That's
because
right.
I
What
finally
an asshole. Really?
me or him.
No, I mean, well, not him. Complete asswipe.
Would not let you know that before.
We get it. You're a
Me or
paraplegic. And I guarantee his personality was not that great. My father was a quadriplegic, and he got so boring.
But you know,
All he talked about was his fucking neck.
I sent a
I
letter
can't
to
feel my knees, Rachel.
I sent
My
a letter
father
to
was so exciting before the accident.
I sent a letter to eHarmony because I was like, you know, this is real bullshit that you don't.
You wrote a letter to eHarmony
Yes.
complaining about this guy?
I was like, this is not fair that
I
you
fell
do
in
this
love with
to
a
him.
paraplegic,
Basically,
and I didn't
because
know.
This poor
You
guy
have to know. You
pushed
have
it
to
all
tell
out
you.
there, and they blamed me for being shallow. And then I got kicked off.
You
of
clearly
eHarmony.
said you wanted legs in this relationship.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
I mean, I banged the deaf girl before. I don't know if that's...
Listen,
Yeah.
I do well with
college.
blind girls.
You had sex with a blind girl? No.
Until she felt me like Ray Charles.
Let me feel your wrists.
How about that aspect of that movie? You can feel a chick and it's either Lola Falana or Aretha Franklin. No, I went on Match.com once because my buddy wanted, and I couldn't do well because I was punished for being honest about the questions.
Really?
You know, like there's a question, what's the worst thing you've ever done? And I was honest with it, and no one flirted with me.
They didn't like the honesty.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's all hype.
See if you would check flirt on this. I had sex with a retarded girl, and to get rid of her, I put her on a bus. I was honest.
Did you really do that?
Yeah.
Where'd she go?
What is
I
happening
don't
in
know.
Jersey? What the fuck is going on in the Garden State?
Well, I mean, it wasn't far.
Oh, shit. She was found dead in Atlantic City.
She'll find her way back.
The deaf girl was great. She was great, boy. She was a go-getter.
She probably loved your act.
That's right. I met her at a show.
Did she start off
How
deaf?
did you meet her? Yeah.
Yeah, she was deaf. She was a cousin of like somebody who went to my college in Maryland.
Let me ask you this. Did you ever
She
do
came
one of
to
those
visit.
politically correct college shows where they have a deaf interpreter on thing?
yeah.
I did that. Me and DePaulo did that once, and there were no deaf people in the crowd. So I'm like, well, you can leave. You can knock off tonight. We don't need you. But you had to stay.
Yeah, they got to stay.
They have to say everything you say.
Yeah.
Word for word.
Yep.
So by the end, me and Nick we asked her what's the word for pussy? And literally the deaf sign for pussy is they put a triangle by their crotch. So after
I
every
thought that was Rockefeller.
after every joke, we just said the word pussy, no matter what. So she she started to cry after like 20.
She did start crying?
She started crying. I ended, it was like my Rosalita. I just said pussy 50 times.
Yes, you have to.
Colin Quinn had the funniest joke, though. He said a joke that bombed, and she did it. It bombed. He walked up and knocked her head and said, "Is this thing on?"
What an animal.
Yeah, we didn't get asked. We didn't get asked back to Vassar.
Yeah, they always in colleges. They'll put them on a stage with you too, in the front row on stage.
It's distracting.
It's so distracting.
Yeah.
That's why you just say jerk off and make them fucking jerk off the whole time.
Unless there's really a deaf person, then they're useful. But
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to put that in my rider. I've never had an interpreter.
Oh, really?
they
Yeah.
just
They give
do
it
it
to
without telling you.
Yeah.
Did you ever play colleges?
Yeah, I do a lot of colleges.
Yeah. Wow, it's weird they never did that because it's a real thing now. It's this was 10 years ago, but I know it's even more now.
Yeah, they still do it. Even if the
Yeah.
kids are not there. One time I had a whole deaf side, and she stood on that side with them, but
Right.
sometimes it's
Is
just
there a
guy.
laugh delay with the deaf side?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's odd, right? So the timing was weird, right?
Timing's
One
weird.
time I cured a deaf guy in my college class. He sat
What?
next to me and he always needed that interpreter. And then I laughed really loud at a joke the teacher told. And he turned and looked at me and I was like, "You're cured."
He heard your laugh.
Yeah. Because it was like shaking the room, I think.
Is that true?
Yeah, she got a crazy laugh.
But how long was he deaf? His whole life?
I mean, like the whole semester, I think.
Oh.
No, I mean, I'm sure maybe his whole life. Not cured, but I mean,
But he heard
I
you.
startled him.
What a massive thing that was for that guy. I mean, my God.
That means she has the most awful laugh.
Or the best laugh.
If it's going through years I'm not hearing.
That sounds like a good laugh.
And he looked at her like this. I think I should have hated that.
That should be like the first thing if you do a talk show. Screw movies. She cured a deaf guy. Impressive.
deaf people.
No.
They're the worst.
Yeah, more assholes.
Nah, they not listening to the show, so who cares? Fuck them.
No, the paraplegic thing, that is an odd thing. It's a bad situation to be in. You don't know what to do, you know, because you don't want to be mean. But
So he showed up on
odd.
a date, right? He was there on the date when you showed up?
No. This was just, you finally get to see
The
their
preliminary.
photo.
You never met him in person. You just saw a photo.
I remember because I was actually really excited to finally see his photo because we had created this connection, you know.
Right.
It's very much like, this was before the whole catfishing thing.
Right.
And catfishing, have you guys gotten into this whole catfishing show?
I know about it.
It's so interesting how people can create this whole profile and you get really into like falling for these people and their profiles.
I know
and
one
their
of my
fake-
Twitter followers, he catfishes because I've met him in person and he looks like a midget. And then his Twitter photo is like a good looking guy.
Right, but you fall for these fake
Wait, midgets ain't good looking people?
Well, I mean, you know,
He ain't
midget
no-
looking. He wasn't actually technically a midget.
Oh, he had
But like
midget
you can
proportions.
create any personality you want, and if you start, you know, talking back and forth with these people, you can kind of create this like fake romance, and you think you fall for somebody, you know, out of.
And he
like,
never
very
mentioned that
quickly.
he was
Never mentioned it. Said I travel all the time, and was very like you
That's
know.
burying the headline right there.
I
though.
tell you.
Travel
Yeah,
from
well,
the
I should have.
bathroom
I
to
should
my
have figured
bedroom.
something.
But
on
maybe he had
wheels.
good tongue game. Maybe he
His
had.
photo was him on the top of a rock.
These legs don't work, but that tongue might have fucking worked.
No. He was on top of a rock with his nurse.
Well, the rock wasn't on top of him.
It was his nurse or something sitting there, and he was in his wheelchair. And, you know, with his little body. And it was just, I sat there.
That's fun for a guy to hear. I like your little body. Look at your little body.
And I was so upset, you guys. I
Who's got a little body? You got a little body.
You guys, I was really brokenhearted because I thought I had a boyfriend.
I got a big body.
I'm a big boy.
I got a normal body.
Well, he thought he had a girlfriend.
Right. And
Guess
then
again.
He's probably more sad.
yes. Well, of course, because everybody breaks his heart because he then has to show his picture and everybody obviously dumps him.
You imagine the back
Is
issues
it
you have,
obvious?
bending over to make out with him.
Oh, you should have went out on one date with him. Give him a little
come
handy.
on.
Give him a
You
little
should
handy
have
hand.
given him like a courtesy blowjob.
You guys.
Yeah,
See,
you've
you're all
never
blaming
done
me,
that.
just like eHarmony.
I heard his dick was in a wheelchair too.
You know, the midget thing, you brought up midgets.
Lord.
It's such a nice generation now. Nobody's sort of judgmental, and midgets can complain about stuff. They never had a forum. They really weren't treated well. And I saw a midget on CNBC once. And it pissed me off what he was complaining about. You're going to be allowed to complain, pick and choose. He said, and you're Sherrod, tell me what you think of this.
Okay.
He said, calling a little person a midget is the same thing as calling a black man the
A
N-word.
nigger, no.
Okay, so I went out one day and I tried both things.
Right.
Let me save you some time. There's a huge fucking difference.
It's a different thing.
Did you ever hear Tell's bit about midgets?
No. Which one? I'll probably.
It's just in his cadence. I don't know. I was roommates with a midget once, and it was such a pain in the ass. Always bitching. The next morning, I'm like, "What? What can't you reach today?" And sometimes he puts a midget plant at the cellar, and he knows the guy.
That's his guy. Yeah.
And he goes, "Do we have any little people here?" "Oh, we have a little person." And he puts him on top of the piano. And he gives the guy like $20.
The guy walks with it like it's a fucking lottery check. It's this big to him. Thanks for the 20, Dave.
The cellar check is that big. There should be more midget comedians. That's immediate laughter.
Yeah, there's a couple.
There's that guy who was in
Nick?
Boardwalk Empire.
Nick.
Something.
Is he
Nick.
funny?
Yeah, he's funny.
Oh, yeah?
He's been a lot of
he's
work.
funny.
He's got a.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
guys spend a lot of time in Vegas. Those midgets in Vegas are they take advantage of being midgets.
Well, they're the richest midgets in the world.
Yeah, but they're all,
yeah.
I used to live and work in Vegas for quite a while, and those midgets are little devils. They look up your skirt, they they
Now
steal
you gotta
your
use what
money.
you got.
All this time, I'm a
flying
midget.
all over the place.
Yeah.
They're disgusting.
We got Kurt on. Kurt's on line 3. Kurt.
Oh my God! I called at the right time.
There
Vegas
you
midgets,
go.
is that what you're
Look-
talking about?
Yes, we talk about midgets. You called at the right fucking time.
Is he a
Don't
midget?
you remember?
No, he's a-
Don't you remember, Sherrod?
Yeah. Say hi to our guest first, Kurt. Say hi to our guest. Rachel and Esther's here and Artie's here.
Oh, Esther's there, being me, right?
Right.
And, what's up, Artie?
Hey, man.
And hello, Rachel.
Hi.
Good luck with your surgery. I know you've got it coming up, right?
Oh yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. But I heard you guys talking about Vegas midgets.
Right.
And Sherrod, you remember when Beecher's Madhouse?
Yes, they had the little kiss.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I played that a lot too.
I played that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was that guy was a dildo. I mean, I really couldn't stand him. And then he went out to Vegas and started. I guess he was kind of successful out there, right?
Yeah,
Very,
Yeah.
very.
Yeah.
I knew Jeff very well. He made a lot of money.
He made a lot of money.
Yeah, he was like a money guy. He looked like one of that creepy pedophile that would start up boy bands in
Totally.
Orlando.
Yes, he had the same body of that. Yes.
Lou Pearlman.
Lou Pearlman.
He had Lou Pearlman body, right? And so I'm watching Cops like years later when he's like big out there, and they're arresting all these midgets. And the cop goes, "There's a guy who employs a lot of little people in this town, and I'll take." Like the cop took mercy on these criminal midgets and brought them to Jeff.
To Jeff Beecher. That is
He's the
too funny.
official Criminal midget.
He's got a wayward house for midgets, for wayward midgets.
That's probably like when those cops brought that guy back to Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh.
They got away and they brought him back to Beecher. Decomposing in a fucking drum in his basement.
He did. Jeff used to. So I was friends with Jeff.
You were friends with Jeffrey Dahmer?
No, with Jeff Beecher. He used to house all of them. They used
That's
to
a way
run
worse
around.
story.
It was so gross.
Yeah, he would be around them all the time.
Yeah. They used to come over to my house. I would try and make them lose weight. I would feed them all chicken and chicken soup. It was so gross. It would scare my dogs.
Did you ever throw midgets at a bachelor party? Sherrod, did you ever do that? Throw
No,
midgets?
I never thought
We used to
no.
throw Beetlejuice at scores.
That is too funny.
Yeah.
Ain't he, Beetlejuice is like, what, 60 now?
Yeah, but he still makes like $800,000 a year.
Fucking fuck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, the Irish guys that run him.
Now, wait a minute. Dude, is something going on with you now, Artie? Something you and y'all was talking about Stern earlier today? Something blew up?
I don't know. Now, me and Stutter and John did my podcast. We were just talking about. There was an article come out about how Howard's politically correct, and he hired some woman that runs the show. And I wasn't
It's
there.
a huge story. Right
I
now.
wasn't there for it, so all these fans are like bombarding us with questions, and I said to John, we'll just respond to it. And you know, when you're on the radio, I know from being on Howard for 8 years, if you just read a transcript without the context or hear the cadence in your voice, it really looks terrible.
Right.
Doesn't it though, Artie?
Yeah, sure.
I'm horrified at everything I've ever written down.
Yeah, so
Like, wow, no wonder they want to get me.
well, what's the name of the website? Radar Online.
Right,
picked it up.
Radar.
And
Right,
they just
Radar picked it up.
they didn't write an article. They just printed everything me and John said, and we were being honest about stuff, but not bashing them.
I don't think so either.
But people are making it out to be that way, so we'll see what happens.
You think Howard lost his thing? He's not as...
I don't listen to the show. It's kind of too painful, but people tweet that all the time.
That
They
it's
say
not
the
the same.
interviews are amazing, but it's not
Now he's got to do that, right? That's his. He's going to hang out with his new.
Does he? He don't got to do that. He's the boss.
He's the one guy who can say fuck off to the PC police and make more money than anybody, but I think he likes being the other thing.
He wants to be
Americans
that
Got
guy.
Talent.
It's look, if I was on the show now, I don't know if I could be on that show pretending Nick Cannon's funny. Not gonna happen.
You mean Nick Cannon's not hilarious, you said, Artie?
God.
Well, you just told me to listen to his hour special.
If he lit himself on fire, maybe I'd laugh. And you got Heidi Klum sitting next to him, picking apart Dan Natterman. It's odd.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Judge comedy. First of all, German and a model.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
can't think of
She did not want to see
That spells funny.
old sword-nosed Natterman chewing it up.
And he was being funny.
He's the
I want
funniest.
you to do that. I want you to do it to a few comics. That moron.
So,
It's never cracked up at Seal's face. Obviously, she doesn't get comedy.
I hear the rumors that Howard's might be out of there soon.
it makes sense for him to maybe do subscribers, but he's in his 60s. Maybe he wants to wrap it up.
Yeah,
I think
I think he's going to leave and just leave altogether. I don't think he's going to move on to something else.
I know a different guy. I know he loves doing it.
He does.
You know what this
And he's
is,
great
Artie?
at it.
He is.
Artie, this is his George Lucas later years, where he's got to make Han Solo not shoot first. That's what's going on here.
Oh,
Yeah.
that stinks.
I would.
I
wouldn't know what to say on the show now. It would be very difficult to edit myself, because I don't.
Can you see yourself ever going back in there,
No.
like if it's his final week ever and the reunion type of?
That'd be up to him,
Right.
But I don't think he wants me in there.
Y'all be two grown old white niggas getting to crying. Just crying like two old white niggas.
It ended bad.
There'll be so many tears and snot bubbles in there.
It wasn't as good when you left, dude. You were way better
That's nice you say, but listen,
for a while.
it was my fault. If we looked around this floor right now, there's probably old packs of heroin still around here that I
Like where on the floor, you mean? Like exactly where?
Which tile?
I turned this into a den of shit.
How did you get up in the morning? How did you get on a morning
how
show?
did you wake up in the morning every day and get yourself there?
There's other drugs for that.
True.
Yeah.
No, it was great for about 6 years, and then I got bad. I had a problem, you know. So and it was totally my fault. But you know.
Hey, listen, guys, I'm in a car and I gotta get out.
Congrats, Kurt.
Okay, well, don't come home without the Emmy, dum dum.
Kill it.
Is that where he is?
Yeah, he went out to LA for the Emmy.
Oh, for Amy's show. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he's nominated.
Yeah, if I don't get this Emmy, I'm just gonna have a Peabody like some kind of asshole.
That was shots fired at Paul Mercurio. You slick bastard. All right, yo, love you, Neg. Talk to you when you get back. All right, peace.
All right, Artie, go on our show more. Rachel, good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Good luck to you.
Bye, Esther.
Bye, Kurt.
That's really cool.
He's
great.
sweeter on the West Coast.
Yeah, no, well, he's in his Emmy mode.
He's calm. He's got slacks on.
He's in his Jerry Bruckheimer mode.
He got on clean underwear. It's a Kurt that we don't know that goes to L.A.
Is it for her movie or the
A
stand-up?
TV show. He writes on a TV show. He actually won. The song won Saturday.
What
that he
song?
wrote? He wrote some song for Amy's show.
Oh, he did.
And it won Saturday, but they
did he? And he got a statue?
No, he didn't get credit for that
Wait,
one.
for the stand-up on Comedy Central?
Not the stand-up, the TV show.
I mean, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
the one on
Comedy Central.
Got it.
Yep. All right, should we take a break? What time is it?
Do you have a specific time, or is it like a podcast? You go whenever, or you
do whatever.
Yeah, okay.
I just wait for Lewis. I want to get more into this Howard thing.
Whatever
I want to
you
see y'all.
I mean, again, Howard's probably not going to bring it up because, you know, he'll probably just go away. There's a lot of weird shit going on that
He's like a cult leader.
You know, but when I was on, it was more mainstream because it was regular radio.
Right.
But he was, you know, I mean, I listened to him since I was 12. It was like a rebellious, revolutionary thing. It was great.
Yeah.
And getting on the show where I'm from, it's better than being a U.S. senator. You know, it's literally a dream situation.
But how long can he stay a rebel and against everything?
He's in his 60s. He's got $1 billion. You're not a rebel anymore. He's evolving.
Yeah.
But people want the old thing. It's like, you know, when the Stones lost it a little bit or something. People get old. You know?
So why do you think does he nurture other talent and try to put other things on his channel? I don't think he does.
I don't know. Not anymore. He used to, though.
So what's the deal with that?
Look, he became a guy who was, you know, had Beetlejuice on, you know, farting Whole Lot of Love by Led Zeppelin, which was great, you know,
it wasn't great in the community.
To interviewing Paul McCartney. Yeah. That's what he is now. And he's amazing at it, so you can't blame a guy for that.
You're going to have to pull him away, peel the mic away from him. I don't think he's going to retire on his own.
She's right. I think it's like it's like Buddy Guy playing the blues.
He loves it. He'll be so bored. What is he going to do? Keep jerking off to you porn? You know?
Me or him?
I don't know. I don't know. He's not going to stay on that America's Got Talent. He's like the baby. You know, like why did Michael Jordan hit that last shot in that finals? He could have went off the best ending ever.
Right.
Well, he came back because he could still play basketball. So if you're still the best at something, you come back. You know.
Yeah. You can't write the script yourself. You got to live it and let it write.
Yeah, but he'll just evolve into something new that we haven't even thought of.
Yeah.
You know, he's probably thinking of something new, bigger, better.
Yeah, I agree with you there too. But you know. And when you're 62, maybe you want to smell the rose a little bit. He's got, you know, he's the, you know, legend and got $1 trillion. It's hard to be motivated.
But they drive him here to the building. He takes the elevator, private elevator.
Did he pay you well while you were working there?
He paid me very well. I you know, and stand up, you know, getting that job as a stand-up comedian, I went from playing the Funny Bone to Carnegie Hall. So the salary on the show was a base salary. You know, it was 8 years of sheer bliss.
Wow.
But like everything else, I fucked that up. You know, but you know, that was a blast being in that world. It was fun. It was like feeling like a rock star. You know,
I believe it. Is that world still exist, or is that going too? Like the world
it exists, but it's smaller.
Right.
You know.
It's just him and Robin.
Right, yeah. But I do. They're like a family to me. I miss,
Fred.
you know, Robin and Freddie.
Now, do you still speak to Robin?
I saw, Robin unfortunately got sick, and I visited her in the hospital, and she's better, and I love Robin to death.
She's the best.
Very close with her. And Freddie, they're like a family to me. So that's, you know, John and I just talked about the show, and in an organic way, and in print, you know, people try to start shit.
Right.
I bet he ignores it and nothing happens. If he goes at us, I don't know. it's such a weird world now. Twitter, these people start shit, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to fight him.
I know he misses you, nigga. I know he misses y'all. Y'all spend a lot of time together.
Yeah.
Y'all been do a lot of stuff together.
But he'll never admit, I miss you, Artie.
Will
he?
So yeah, he has. It, but it was a very intimate relationship. Like, we were this far away from each other for 10 years, you know? Going, like Sherrod said, you go through battles like that. I don't know. It was fun. But,
wow. You gonna write a book?
I wrote 2 of them, and I was very nice, and I got a 3rd one coming up, but I'm not gonna,
rip nobody.
There's nothing to say.
Make up a story
like, I
about
never
me.
caught him fucking a boy or anything.
That's in the Norton book.
There's nothing. Well, there's nothing. He's very straight.
That's
loyal,
Benji.
Yeah, that's Benji. Yeah, but you're not going to sell the Benji book.
He's a super, like, upright guy. You know what I mean? Like, he's kind of straight-laced now. Like, he used to be, like, the crazy guy.
On the air, but he was always married with kids.
But it's not like he cheats on his wife.
No.
He's not, like, scumbaggy at all.
I never saw anything close to cheat on.
Yeah.
Wow. And he always have naked women in there all the time. Yeah. In that studio, nobody got a tug and pull or reach around?
He didn't, but,
you did.
Not all of us were good people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Give me one story. I want to hear one story or something in there. Y'all had some girls in there.
You got to figure out the statute of limitations.
Tops off.
Oh, you mean in the studio?
Blowjobs, and I remember Opie and Anthony used
in the studio.
They used to have people in the bathroom getting blowjobs or fucking in Carnegie Hall or some shit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Let me think about some.
Nah, you got a nice one. I can see it in your head right now.
I have several nice ones. Nothing. I never did anything in the studio.
Like somebody who I might know.
Licked in the studio?
Huh?
You ever get your ass licked in the studio?
No.
Do you have a hairy ass crack?
Actually, surprisingly, no.
Really?
Yeah. No,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's quite an accomplishment.
That might be from cocaine, too, isn't it?
They never talk about the upsides of cocaine.
Yeah, I learned Spanish buying cocaine.
I believe that.
Wow.
It's more pricey than Rosetta Stone.
Dame la coca.
Rosetta Stone, you learn the whole Spanish language for like $49.95. I learned just a few sentences and it cost me like $800,000. And the 2 sentences I learned in Spanish were, how much for an 8-ball and was this ever in your ass?
Good God almighty.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with Race Wars. You got my song ready, Louie? Play my song, baby. Play my song. We'll be right back. Race Wars B.
Race Wars with Sherrod Small and Kurt Metzger is back.
Guess you got my rider.
That's requested by Artie Lange. He said he grew up listening to
What are
this.
they saying? What's the yams? What are they saying?
King Kunta?
What's the yams? What are the girls saying? What's the yams?
What's the yams?
Is that's what I heard, the chorus of that. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I thought you knew the song.
Young niggas, I don't know what they talking about. It's a different generation. Yams.
That's a brand new song.
Yeah, that's a brand new song. That's Kendrick Lamar.
What's the name of the album? Unlistenable?
He's great. What are you talking?
Who sings it?
Everything can't be fucking
Sounds fantastic.
Cougar Mellencamp.
No, I like rap, but not that.
No, that's a good song. Though. You ain't like that song? That was.
I like Fetty Wap.
Yeah, Fetty's good.
Because he insults Italians in the fucking title of his name.
What, the Fetty?
Wap.
Oh, Wap. Yeah, but he's saying it in a good way. He's taking it back.
How's that
like
good?
nigger. He's taking it away. And plus, you just like
Tony.
Tony?
Yeah, that's the classic era.
Yeah.
Feels good.
They still Tony because there's that thing over the E at the end.
Tony.
Yeah.
I just learned that from Sherrod.
She said Tony Tone. Who are you, your parents? All right, let's go to Andrew. Andrew, got some news for us?
Yeah, so as we speak,
Caitlin's
the
out, yeah.
second the Republican debate is going on, but there's an interesting story about Trump from this week.
Okay.
He told CNBC, he was asked whether he would ever run for president. And
you mean Cuban?
Mark Cuban, sorry.
Right.
Mark Cuban was asked if he'd ever run for president, and he said, I get asked every day. It's a fun idea to toss around. If I ran as a Dem, I knew I could beat Hillary Clinton, and if it was me versus Trump, I would crush him.
No, you won't.
No doubt about it.
Oh.
And we have Drunk Trump
Drunk
here
Trump is in the building to respond to this.
to respond.
Drunk Trump?
The Cubans love me.
Wait, the Cubans?
The Cubans love me, motherfucker. I'll build a wall around Cuba.
I think you're confusing Mark Cuban with the Cubans.
I fucking love the Cubans. No, last time we were here, I thought it was funny that Trump says he doesn't drink, but he always sounds drunk, and he just says crazy shit
all the time.
But I have a new thing now where crystal meth Trump.
Okay.
Because now he's saying shit that is so crazy. Like, you hear what he said about his daughter the other day?
No.
Like, if I wasn't married and she wasn't my daughter, did you hear that?
Yes.
What? What did he say?
No way.
He said
Yes,
that.
he did say that, yeah.
Like, that's what he was alluding to.
Yeah, he said she's a good-looking woman. If I wasn't married and I wasn't her father...
That's what Miley Cyrus's dad said, too, about Miley.
You know, she's
But they
Didn't
country.
he?
He actually
she has a
fucked her.
really tiny head. Have you ever seen her head?
Who?
Ivanka?
Ivanka, she's a very tiny head.
Oh.
And he has a huge one.
Yeah, he does.
he
It's a
does.
big, but you know those neighborhood kids, like an Irish kid on speed, like when they're fighting you, they'll say the craziest shit that could hurt them too. Like it doesn't make any sense. But no one can ever fuck with them. Like I had a buddy who used to say shit like in a fight. He'd go, I'll set myself on fucking fire. And then nobody would fuck with him. That's what he's becoming.
Yes.
He's becoming on speed trouble. Like, I'll fuck my daughter. Show me the polls now. I'll fuck her right here.
They should do a DNA test to find out if Ivanka's really his daughter.
Yeah.
And if she's not, would he fuck her?
I'll fuck my daughter's
Interesting.
small head. I said that. Show me the fucking polls.
Right. Ask for her birth certificate.
Yeah, right. He's unstoppable.
He's unstoppable. They saying Ben Carson is catching up to him in the polls. Ben Carson is a bore.
He is, but it's the direct opposite. One is like this classy neurosurgeon,
But you
and the
can't
other
trust
one
the-
is a lunatic.
But just because Ben Carson's a doctor, I mean,
Was
you
he
can't trust
adopted
it.
by white people, Ben Carson?
No, by boredom. And a doctor, too.
And do you think Hillary Clinton is lesbian?
I think if she is, she's a lazy lesbian.
She's asexual.
Yeah.
She's
well,
gotta
if she
be.
is, that's the house with the most
She went
pussy.
to Wellesley College.
Wasn't she banging that the whitewater dude who got who
they killed?
Yeah, they killed him. They fucking killed him.
Well, yeah.
People try to push it under the rug, but they fucking killed that dude.
Right, they did.
She was in love with that dude.
I know.
Who?
Nobody talk about that.
Remember the
I
white?
never heard about this.
The Whitewater scandal.
The Whitewater scandal a couple years back. Well,
He was
after
the governor of Arkansas.
When he was the governor of Arkansas, Hillary Clinton was messing with the lawyer dude who was involved in the Whitewater thing. They said they had a big romance going on. He was found dead.
Right.
Like they killed him.
Yeah, of course they killed him.
God damn.
And if she killed everyone
What
he
a
fucked,
romance.
she'd be a serial killer. Meanwhile, that was they're scandal proof. I mean, he killed the guy pretty
Killed
much.
the guy.
Not him. He probably hired people, but then he became the president a year later. Teflon.
Do you think? Because Bill knew that dude was fucking Hillary too.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
That was his card to say, "Fucking, I'm getting blowjobs."
you ever
People
read-
think he just did it. He didn't just do that.
You could read the public transcripts about that. It's nuts.
It's
I think
nuts.
Monica was blowing Bill and she was fucking Monica. Scissoring with
my
Monica Lewinsky.
God.
Man.
I was still
That's why
pulling out to it.
she never really got that mad. You know?
'Cause
If
she
I
wasn't
was
fucking
the
him.
first lady
Yeah, she
and
wasn't
my
fucking him. She
husband
didn't
was
get
getting
mad.
blowjobs from interns, I'd be like, fuck that, I'm moving to Africa or some shit.
Why? I would be like, keep blowing that motherfucker
be
because I'm not.
Yeah,
embarrassing.
exactly.
Yeah, she was done. When I heard about that scandal, I could not wait to see the girl involved because you risk being the president. She's
I knew.
She's got to be the hottest chick.
No.
When I saw Monica Lewinsky, I said, he's got a problem. That's a heterosexual guy. That's a guy with fucking sister on a camping trip.
But it's never a hot girl.
Well, yeah.
It's never a hot girl.
You're right. I was being naive. I couldn't wait to see he put the president risked everything for a chick. I thought it was going to be.
Well, look
my
at
God.
Arnold sleeping with his cleaning lady or nanny.
The maid.
The maid.
Oh,
She was no
Schwarzenegger,
prize.
Yeah.
She was another one. Yeah, Arnold.
Yeah, and
Oh, I
they have
forgot
a
about
son
that one.
together.
And you see that Schwarzenegger is taking over for Trump on The Apprentice.
Yeah.
And he said he's a foreigner with an anchor baby. You know? And he's taking over for him.
Yeah, it's a very weird world now. But the Trump thing is a phenomenon. People really are tired of politicians. They're tired of bullshit.
Vince Foster. That was the dude's name.
Foster, yeah.
Vince Foster. Killed him.
Right?
Damn.
They killed him.
Jesus.
What a love story.
Love story. The last pussy you got was Hillary Clinton's and you're dead? It sounds like a tragedy.
That is a shame. I feel bad for Chelsea because all this shit comes out. She seems very nice and clever. She's got to
be a robot.
Yeah.
Is she even real?
Chelsea, that's the thing. It would be good if she was. She doesn't seem like her. She seems like a feeling,
she
nice
don't seem
person.
like them. She
You're right.
Like
That's
the
true.
good-looking cousin on the Monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Little blonde who was just like a blonde. She's like, why am I the freak?
What really seems so nice about her? She could have been the one that killed Vince Foster.
Oh, well, if that would have been a big scandal. Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, that's mafia shit.
I see Chelsea running in a couple years. Definitely.
Really?
No question.
In a couple?
Yeah, maybe like 2 years. Not for president, but for like Senate and fucking Congress. Definitely.
I love the JFK Jr. They were grooming him, and then he turned out to be retarded.
What a dumbin'. What a dumb.
Dumb.
I mean, he was just a meathead. They didn't want to just say he was a meathead. Took the fucking bar 19 times. It's like, really, it must be nice.
I took the bar 19 times.
Motherfucking crashed into the ocean. Who does that?
Ted Kennedy's my favorite Kennedy of all time.
He has to be. He's the longest lasting one of them.
You know, he was Teflon, too. He drowned a woman.
Drowned the bitch. And the car.
And got elected senator for another 30 years. That's a popular guy.
I mean, how do you get away with killing somebody?
Power, man.
So dope.
Yeah.
That is the dope shit.
Kennedy's a scary motherfucker. The father.
Oh, yeah, Joe Kennedy. He was fucking running booze.
Bootlegger.
That was the crack of its day.
Absolute full-blown gangster.
And then he was the ambassador of the England. That's how you know you want to take. Whenever you're the ambassador to England or Japan, nigga, you want to take.
Yeah, you're right.
You're on the take.
It fucked over the wrong guy.
You see the Kennedy daughters in Japan. She's the ambassador to Japan right now.
Yeah, I'm sure she's qualified.
She's so dumb. They seemed so dumb.
JFK Jr. really did seem like a dumb guy. He seemed like a nice guy, but he seemed stupid.
He seemed like Mark Sanchez from the Jets.
Well, put it this way. He didn't seem like your first choice to fly a plane in the dark in Martha's Vineyard. Yeah.
That was sad, though.
That was sad.
The old man's the only one who made money now. All these guys are spending it. But he made so many great investments. When all these kids spend the money, they sell a building he bought in 1920.
Right.
And they all get money. You know, none of them are earners because, you know, even the president, that guy, he was worth like $100 million in 1930. And there's all these other kids are spending the money and
spending it up.
Yeah. Bobby had 13 kids. They're all over the place. You know.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I can match that in abortions.
What number are you on now?
I stalled out around 9, really.
9?
Stalled out
9
at
times $400.
I mean, this was when I was in college. I couldn't ruin my life.
That's true. Come on.
Well, what my penis was up to.
Wait, you went to college?
Wait, what? Oh.
Where'd you go?
Oh.
What black university did you go to?
I went to Morgan State. I went to Morgan State in Baltimore.
Yeah, never heard of it.
You know, well, you're Asian.
Morgan State.
No, not Morgan.
Morgan.
That's the Asian.
Is that true with the abortion thing? How joking around?
No, I did a bunch though. I did
in college.
I had 2. I popped off 2 in high school.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
But this was the same girl.
Do you have any kids running around?
One. I only have 1 kid.
You do have a kid?
Yeah, I have a kid, 8-year-old.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. She's great. She's the best. I call her the survivor.
Why'd you let her get out?
Because you can't keep killing her. You saw that movie Lone Survivor? That was my girl.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean,
she's a Mark Wahlberg.
At what age are you going to let her know?
I killed a bunch
You're
of
the
Donnies.
8th one.
The 8th one. Oh, she knows already. She can tell by the look I give her. Like this. Move. Skin in your teeth.
Oh, wow. I talked to a couple of guys on the Jets defense. They said when a football player successfully talks a stripper into abortion, they have like a barbecue or something.
That's when Andrew gets his wings.
They're so excited.
Why are you running up in strippers raw is my question.
That guy Cromartie on the Jets has 14 kids with 12 women.
God,
did you see the interview?
Damn, what?
Yeah, he tried
14 kids with 12 women.
He tried to name them all in that interview.
He couldn't.
It was bad.
Yeah.
I thought he was reading the thesaurus.
Are they all crazy names?
Those names was atrocious.
I took care of my buddy's kid for 2 hours one afternoon. My head exploded.
I don't know how people do it.
14 kids and 12. What is the Christmas? It was like, Jesus Christ.
But after a while, you got 14 kids. It's like this. Y'all go handle y'all. I ain't fucking with you.
Well, that's ancient Rome shit. I'm just spreading my seed, and whatever happens, happens.
And when is he going to
It's like
retire?
Bob
At
Marley.
65?
Yeah.
How long can you play football?
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, yeah, you can put a rubber on.
But
My
with
God.
14 kids, I don't care if you're making $14 million a year.
It goes.
He might as well work at McDonald's.
Right, it goes, man. It goes.
Yep. And each of those women are going to make sure that they get their own.
That's the other part of it, too.
But they don't get what they think. They don't get what they think.
Well,
They
No,
don't
but
think what
they'll
they
make
think.
sure they get whatever they get.
every time, she's right. Every time he tackles a guy, a lawyer's getting paid.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Here's how he can win. Jump off a bridge. That'll show him.
Yeah. He's great, too. It's a
He's
shame.
a great player. But you got to put a condom on at some point.
That's, oh my God, yeah, Jesus.
Does he not believe in them? I don't get it.
He believes in it, but here's the thing with vagina. It feels so good.
Oh, please.
When you don't, when you put your penis in it without a condom, it really feels great.
The architect nailed that one, absolutely.
But you got to wear a condom.
For us, at least.
Rachel, don't shake your head now.
Or
you
just
know,
pull out. He don't know how to pull out.
I mean, it cannot feel as good, as bad as these awful women yelling at you.
I agree.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, it's a quick decision that has consequences.
Yeah.
So
So
they're
many
much longer.
consequences.
And you don't want to look at that girl for the rest of your life.
No, that's why they got the poor man's abortion, a flight of stairs.
Well, that's true, too, because these women most of the time aren't wonderful people either.
No,
you
they're
know, and then
awful
you're
people.
dealing with them.
And some of them
Most
got agendas when they come in. Some of these boys that's young
Completely.
don't know. They get fooled
I mean,
and taken
unless
for a
he's
ride.
a love addict and he really thinks he loves these women or something.
Maybe.
That would be great, but I doubt that.
He said
That's
he
a
loved
stretch.
He loved the first 3 Keishas, but at the 4th Keisha was the problem.
Right.
I mean, kids are a lot of responsibility. You got to really be ready for it.
God damn.
You got to be ready for it.
Yeah.
It is a joy, though, because they bring a lot of joy to you.
They bring good energy. They're so funny.
And their heads smell nice. They got nice smelling heads. I like kids' heads. I take my daughter and be like this, let me smell your skull.
They smell
Baby
fresh.
head.
It's hard being around another living thing that you're responsible for. There's pressure. I used to, and I hate it. I hate and I'm not an animal guy either. You know,
Really?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I should be.
That
I
surprises
travel
me.
out doing comedy, and it's weird. Well, I'm kind of grossed out by it.
By pets?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Why? You're not an animal person?
No. And,
It's
and I,
gross
and
to
I-
have an animal in your house.
Women have, well, you know what? Women have broken
You're
up with me
so
because I'm very honest about that. Like,
because you don't like their cats.
Well, that.
No one likes cats, but why don't you like dogs?
Well, I said,
Because they lick you.
Yeah, that's so cute.
That's the reason I like them.
I had one girlfriend, we were living together, and she said, can we get a dog? And I said, honey, I get grossed out when you shit in my apartment. and then she packed and left.
I have a dog for, 15 years?
Yeah.
Love my dog. He died in 2010. Got him in in college.
Did you ever get it pregnant?
No, never got the dog pregnant, but
Kill the dog.
you can't get it pregnant through the mouth.
Ew.
Did you see there's a story in the Daily News? This is a true story. A guy got indicted in Long Island. He had sex with 4 of his pets, which is always embarrassing. But the guy, but here's, you could Google this. The guy had sex with 3 dogs and it said a parrot in the article. And
How do you fuck a parrot?
well, I said, listen, dogs, whatever, but like a parrot thing. If you're gonna fuck an animal, why fuck the one animal that could tell somebody? Like a parrot can testify. Jerry raped me.
Why did he admit to it?
They caught him on tape or something. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. He got caught on one of those.
Do you ever watch bestiality porn?
I would if I knew
No.
I had a
Like
link. You got a link?
dog on girl.
I mean, I'll watch
I don't
it.
get into that.
I would
I
watch
do.
it once.
I watched the full one.
A full one.
Because it's sexual to you, or you're just laughing at
No,
it?
I'm laughing at it because it's disgusting.
I don't get fetishes because you want to get like people put rubber suits on. Like when do you get the sex?
Esther liked it because it was a dog fucking a girl, so she got horny and hungry at the same time.
Wah, wah.
Shut up.
I like it. I like it. No, but that's why mafia guys never have parrots as pets.
Why?
Vinny's a bookie.
Oh,
Vinny's
because
a
they
bookie.
talk. Yeah.
Mafia guys don't get anything to talk.
Fetishes are such weird things. So I hosted that radio show with Dr. Drew once.
Okay.
The Love
Line.
Love line, yeah.
And so people would call in with fetishes. And the night I hosted it with him, some guy called in with a fetish for, you would know more about this than I would. It was an Asian fetish where they were obsessed with, it's something that happens with tentacles. Do you know what I'm talking
Octopus?
about? Yes.
They put an octopus in your pussy?
No, it was like all
wrap it
that's a
around
leap.
your penis.
no, all these.
That's a leap.
It was like they were obsessed with octopus things in every orifice. Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
I've never done that.
Okay,
That
well,
is
it's
ridiculous.
something you got to Google because it was really gross. We spent a lot of time on that. And then this other thing really freaked me out. So there was a guy who called in, and he couldn't get it up with his girlfriend because he had made a hole in his wall, and he could only, when his girlfriend wasn't a girl had moved in with him, and he couldn't get it up because he liked to fuck the wall.
I'll fuck the wall. I'll fuck the Mexican wall.
He had made a hole in the wall.
Oh my God.
And he had made this hole in the wall, and he had taken time to sand the wall and make it all smooth.
That's dudes, man.
And
Don't
Dr.
surprise me.
Drew had, was like, well, this sounds very serious, and was like, well, what's the psychology behind it? And meanwhile, I'm like, dude, what are you using to lube with? And he's like, I use peanut butter. And he was really
Chunky?
serious about it. No, I asked him that. He was the smooth kind. And he was like crying about it. He's like, I can't fuck my girlfriend because all I want to do is fuck the wall.
You pussy. Fuck that wall.
And
I love wall.
all he could do was fuck the wall, and he couldn't get it up with his girlfriend because he was obsessed with fucking the wall. It was the most fucked up
I
conversation.
wish my girlfriend was a wall.
And
Well, the wall is quiet.
and Dr. Drew just like thought this was normal. It was just the weirdest
Guess
thing.
my favorite Pink Floyd album. The wall. The fucking wall.
Oh man, well you know what? We all humped on fucking something, a stuffed animal,
Really?
a fucking couch.
I just finally threw away
humped
the
on it.
pillow I used to masturbate on in
Thank
college.
you. It filed charges against
It was
you.
all like
How hard was that
nasty.
to throw it out?
It was sentimental, but
I had a sickly
needed
aunt.
to get rid of it.
that you used to hump on?
Yeah, every once in a while.
You could have sold that pillow for money, you know that.
What?
Should've.
Yeah.
She could have sold that hump pillow to one of these guy code,
I'd buy
girl
it.
code fucking fans for fucking $10,000. You fucking what? You threw it away?
I fucking threw it away
Oh, you nuts?
at my storage unit. Yeah, I was like emptying out my storage unit.
That sounds sexual.
Did you give it one last hump?
We'll find it.
No.
Oh.
I'll fucking find it.
It was all battered. It had like, it was a denim pillow. It had like threads, you know.
Is there a pussy pillow in here? I'll fuck that wall again. I like wall-on-wall porn.
The dude fucked a hole full of peanut butter.
That's ridiculous.
If I were her, I would have painted a mural of myself so that
Yes.
at least he's fucking an image of me.
Right.
Now it's ruined.
Transition him from wall to
See,
human.
now that's a good solution. Dr. Drew didn't even come up with that
What if?
solution.
Why don't I just get a central vacuum unit? Make it easy.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
like
cover this girl in stucco.
It's like the Shawshank Redemption.
What happened in that?
The poster over the hall.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Raquel. I was in L.A. County Jail for 2 months, and this Mexican guy in the cell next to me told me...
2 months?
Yeah, 1996.
Wow. That's a long time.
I showered in between Bloods and Crips. I was never so happy to be fat and ugly in my life. They'd be looking at me in the shower. Is that Blair Underwood? But this Mexican guy taught me to how to turn a piece of toilet paper into a pussy.
Okay,
And
talk slow.
You take no abortion.
Do you name it first, Maria?
You take the cardboard thing out and you put the thing in the toilet. You moisten the toilet paper and you let it like sit for like 3 minutes and you take it out and you make it like a diamond thing.
Right.
And you fuck it. And this guy was like, he said to me, I don't agree with this, but he said, you'll never go back to real pussy. He goes, it don't complain. It don't take your money. It don't testify. He's so right. To this day, I haven't done it. If I felt if I would cross a line, I may never come back.
So you soak it in the water.
Yeah, that's what, yeah. He said, well, it makes sense. It sounds like,
Yeah.
I heard it. Have you seen that woman on YouTube with the blowjob, with a grapefruit blowjob?
What you mean?
She says cut out the middle of a grapefruit and like rub it up and down his dick
Really?
while you're giving him a blowjob.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
See, I'm diabetic. I can't do that. My dick sugar's high.
Dick sugar.
That's my rap name, Dick Sugar.
Better than Fetty Wap.
Get that for the title.
Explain that. Wait,
I've
so
heard
where's
that.
the
I've heard
grapefruit?
So you're fucking the grapefruit and her mouth.
That's a great sentence to start.
Yeah, but I heard guys do that when they
because it's
jerk
juicy.
off. Yeah.
Grapefruits like have a lot of pulp in them.
Yeah.
And
So
it's
does my
pink,
dick.
just like pussies.
Nice.
You know?
Well, most of them.
Because everybody's kind of a shade of grapefruit, rotten or regular.
I never heard of that, but people really do get creative. It's like, Jesus.
You have to, Artie. You got to spice it up out
No,
there.
I just want to get to the, people
vagina.
got to build a deck before you fuck, Just get to the sex.
No, I'm a little more depraved than that.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying, real quick. As long as a commercial in the game.
You don't have to rush. You can lose a knuckle in a bitch for a second.
It takes in a relationship. How long? It takes me a while to get to where it's really nice and long and fun. You get to know each other a little
What
bit.
sex is better for you? You like relationship sex, or you like?
I think I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when you know the person better.
Yeah.
Are you in a relationship now?
No, I just my fiance of 5 years just took off.
Put them on Happens. Or
Yes. Why don't you go on Happen?
I don't know what it is.
Oh my God, we can put you on.
we can hook you up.
It's
She
a
was
dating
on
app.
there.
I know how to
I got a
write.
feeling I'll be worse than the paraplegic when she's.
I know how
And then
to.
I showed up and it was Artie Lange.
No, I know how
I
to
don't
write.
want to be shallow.
I know how to write the perfect profile. Wait, you know what would be amazing? We can write the perfect profile,
Yes.
and then we can all
But if
like.
it's lies, how you gotta show up,
No, it won't be lies. We can create the perfect profile,
Yes.
and then we can
Not
we
lies.
can go on this show and we can pick the girls out for you.
Yes.
And then we can do follow up. Like we'll pick her out. Haven't you seen The Mirror Has Two Faces?
The Mirror
Barbara
Has-
Streisand.
Oh, yes.
And then the sister picked out the girls,
Right.
and we set him up.
See, I like the regular
I
way
like
of
that.
picking up girls. I just go to no bar.
Why? They know you. That's
Backstage
bullshit.
magazine?
They want shit from you.
Is it back page? Back page.
That's all right for a little while.
No, that sucks. They all suck.
The Happen girls aren't going to want anything? What are they?
No, because we're going to find the girl that doesn't know it's you and make her fall in love with you because
yeah?
it's you and your personality.
That's her strategy.
that's what
Don't be you.
No. It has to
Whatever
be
you
you.
do, don't
No,
bring you
it
on a
has to
date.
be
My
you.
first line of the profile, I'm the opposite of Artie Lange. Google comedian Artie Lange and think of the direct opposite.
No, wait. This is a great idea. Hold on. We should. This is the opposite of catfishing, but kind of catfishing. We have them. We have you not show your picture, and you.
That's a good idea.
And you do all the personality stuff, and they fall in love with your personality, and then we present you.
And then what happens?
And then it's you, and they've already fallen in love with your personality.
Well, listen. Well, what?
And then boom. And then it's
like a
you, and then
remix.
it's amazing.
I'd rather get chicks who know who I am.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll try. Listen, I'll try it.
And then all they want is your fame and your money and all that bullshit.
I always doubted
I mean,
online
I'm not
dating.
exactly a big famous rich guy.
It works.
Yeah, but they think you are.
I seen a
and you
cupcake-
are.
I seen a
And you
cupcake
are.
named
But
after
that's
you.
annoying because all they want to do is fuck you, and they think it comes with all that. That's annoying.
I mean,
and
I
you
don't
mind
get
if they think it.
strippers and whores and all that bullshit.
Well, no, I did these girls. The last girl was a nice girl.
She was a sweet girl.
Why'd she leave you? Can I ask? Or is that annoying?
Yeah, it's.
She used to beat him.
Just my lifestyle, on the road, it's like.
Yeah.
It didn't work
All right,
out.
so you want a nice girl that supports you, that loves you for you, and
Yeah.
whatever.
Right. Yeah, no, absolutely. Sure. Everybody wants that, I think. But
Do you want kids? You obviously don't want dogs.
no, I do. Yeah, I think eventually, but I don't know. It's getting late, man.
Do you want my kid? I'll give it to you.
I'll say, sure. No, you don't want me to have a
Do
kid.
you want someone that has kids already?
Definitely. I don't know about. I mean, if I fell in love with the person, I would embrace the kids, but I'm not looking for that. No.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, all the girls you dated so far, they been from Jersey? Is it Jersey girls?
No, well, you talk about abortion.
Abortion.
When I went out to L.A. to do Mad TV in the 90s,
Right.
I met a girl there, and I was very much in love with her, and she told me she was pregnant, and I was very, I had a massive cocaine problem. I
Right.
should start with that. And she knew it, and she was from San Diego. She was 23, I was 27, and I was making money, but I was out of my mind. And she was more mature than I was. She told me she was pregnant, and I said, fuck it. I misled myself to think I can do this. So I
Right.
said, I want to have the kid. I want... And she got an abortion without telling me, and then told me. in the parking lot of Duke's on the Pacific Coast Highway. I'll never forget it. I was crying, and I go,
See,
why
that's a white dude reaction.
I
would have been high-fiving that bitch. Good looking out. Thanks for not waking me up.
I wanted the kid. You see, we're different people. I think about that kid every day. He'd be like 17.
I get it.
God forbid he's like me. But but she was right. She was right.
But it's kind of foul that she didn't tell you, though.
2 weeks later, I was in L.A. County Jail, I was about to hit a wall, and she knew it, and she made a mature decision, but, I don't know.
Did y'all date after that, too? How long after that?
No, it was very, it lingered. She moved back to San Diego, and she was actually an addict, and she, in the 12 steps, you make amends, you apologize, and she called me 17 years later and apologized for it.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, which is odd.
Wow.
Yeah.
On like his 17th birthday?
It would have been. No, that was what, 95? The kid would be what? 18, 17? That's weird.
95, he'd be 20.
That's why she called you.
He'd be 20
she had
years
like
old.
that.
Girl, I don't know.
She had that receipt from Planned Parenthood still. She was cleaning out her wallet.
I would sell the organs and make some money with it. I think about that all the time. But no, so she was a California girl, and I liked her. I like, because I come from that Newark Italian loud. I like the opposite of that. But I've dated a lot of Italian girls, but from Jersey, who are, paradoxes. They're really cute, but they yell at me. My one girlfriend, Dana from Patterson, she was from an Italian ghetto. She was adorable. And when she yelled at me, she sounded like Dice Clay. You fat fuck! Really, it was vicious and witty.
Really?
Witty, and could really get vicious. She walked across the George Washington Bridge after a Yankee World Series game. It was 2:00 in the morning. She was fearless, and we got into a big fight. I'd been on Howard for
Wait, she walked over to get you?
No. We were coming back from the game.
Okay.
They lost to the Marlins. I lost like $15,000 at a bet, and I was so fucking mad. And I had to be on Stern the next morning, like 6, so we're driving and through the South Bronx at 2. Now, all the white people had left the game. So
right, they got heliported out.
It's the South Bronx now,
Right.
And I'm in a big black Mercedes that I had, and we get into a huge fucking argument because I was drunk and she wanted me to drive, blah, blah, blah. She gets out of the car and starts walking.
In the Bronx?
Yeah. So now I drive, I go get in the car. You got to get in the car. There's like 5 Puerto Rican kids on the side. And they're drinking.
That was Menudo, you son of a bitch.
This is what I go, get in the fucking car. And she goes up to the guys and goes, this guy's trying to fucking kidnap me. And they get this fucking like, you motherfucker. And she was crazy.
That is gangster. I love this bitch.
I love her.
The one guy recognized me. I was on stage, he goes, so I'm taking a picture with the guy. She's walking, flirting with them. Cops show up. The cops all loved Howard, so they were like, what do you need me to do? I'm like, I just got to get her.
Right.
So they're like, well, we'll give you, so they put the sirens on, and I'm driving, and we get to the bridge, and there's no people around. I said, you can leave. So I grab her, I put her in the car, physically put her in the car. And I go, I'm not, so she's screaming, and I shut the door, I go around, this happened 3 times. She got out of the car, started walking again. I said, I don't know what to do. Then she just ran, and I ran, and I couldn't do it anymore. I lost her. And I got back in the car, and she walked across the bridge. She called her sister in Palisades, and I got back to my apartment at like 5:30. I had to be on the show at 6. Her sister brought her to me, and we had World War III. And yeah, so that's the Jersey girl.
Jesus Christ,
yeah, that's a crazy night.
How long you dated her?
5 years.
What?
Yeah, 5 years. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I heard 5 minutes of a story. I was exhausted. 5 fucking years with this girl?
God.
I really loved her.
Oh, jeez.
I believe it.
Yeah, I did.
Do you see that? You seen her recently, or
nah? But she moved on.
Married with children and shit.
I don't know.
Or she's still walking across the
Maybe
fucking
you should
George
call
Washington
her.
Bridge.
No, whatever happened
I'm
to
one of
her?
those guys. I can't I don't know.
Can't go back.
First of all,
You
this
can't
generation,
recycle?
you're part of this young generation. I don't know how you guys break up and then, keep up with them on social media. Like,
No, I delete them forever.
But some people torture themselves. Like, I have young cousins. Like, they keep, like, what are you doing?
Like spying on who they used
They
to
find
date.
out who their new boyfriend is.
Oh, it's got to be a clean break.
Girlfriend.
Yeah, well, my friend
Yeah, but
she'll
you
look
have
on
history with them, so it's comfortable.
But you need time.
Yeah, you're right. But sometimes that makes it harder for me. Like they have history.
I understand.
Yeah, so yeah, I try to not. I don't want to find out what's happening. Because Because I don't know what I'd hate worse, if she's happy or not. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Does it give you anxiety to be on social media ever, to see what people are saying about you?
I'm one of those guys. If I wasn't in this business, and look, you have to be on now, but if I wasn't a comedian, I would not be near this.
Do you read what people say on social media?
When I announced I got engaged, these people, followers, you think they like you. Followers, like Moses had followers. These people should be obsessed with you. That word follower, which when we grew up was not a good thing to have.
Right.
You know, I announced I got a little sentimental, which was a bad move with my crowd.
You can't show emotion.
So I said, I got engaged with the love of my life. Well, with a picture of her. First tweet back, some kid in Iowa tweets, eat a dick, fatty.
He was trying to find out where you were registered. That's brutal.
One kid watched me on Letterman once, and he tweeted, he goes, if you were an actress, you would be obese Witherspoon. And that kid, I actually said, I want to hire you. That's fucking hilarious.
They're brutal out there, man.
They are. But Twitter, I wouldn't go fucking near it.
But
God
Twitter,
forbid you put like my
Do you Periscope?
No, well, you know, again, I'm not good with all the technology. My producer guy, the thing I do, he showed me it. So I was going on stage at Caroline's, and I figured it'd be fun if he showed me going on stage with the crowd. Right. But I just get annoyed. I'm like, what is this going to do? I don't know. How's it going to help me? You know, they're going to get me. I'm going to host the Golden Globe Awards because I'm on Periscope.
That's how Ricky Gervais got it.
Exactly. Twitter. I said, I'll do one thing. I'll do Twitter. I'll concentrate on that. I'll check everything when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
They had a Seba Geigy. I'm a comedian. You know.
It's annoying. It's annoying. You gotta check everything.
I don't know how people do it. I really don't. It's a lot of shit to think of. It is. You know. You know. So this last girl was a very waspy, very different than me. From a father was a doctor, and
she grew up where?
Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
Cherry Hill.
But that's not Jersey. That's a different.
Yeah, that's northern Philadelphia.
It's very nice. It's very, you know, and that was, you know, the scene in Annie Hall where Woody Allen goes to Diane Keaton's house and they're so waspy that he feels so Jewish. Yes. That there's one scene where he's dressed like a rabbi. He feels like a rabbi, and they're all looking at him like, you know, like I mean, they hate Jews. He's like, you know, like. I have that with when I'm around waspy people. I feel like I'm talking. I feel like everything I go Goomba. Like I have the Italian version of that. So we would go Christmas Eve to my house because with Italians, with the 7 fishes is a big deal. Right. My uncles would have bets on games. Like she's trying to eat. Go, get down the fucking museum! Screaming, yelling at guys that cost them money. We'd go to her, and then it was like going to a pilgrim's house the next day. We'd go to her house.
Right.
And her father was a very nice doctor, very sophisticated. Everything I did, I felt like, pinch the potatoes! Are those carrots? Give me a carrot!
You're a caricature of yourself.
And she was like 27. I'm 46.
What?
Heroin addict. And this guy's like, you know, I'm not the dreamboat he hoped doc for his daughter. He wanted to kill me.
But she had some fucking, she got down with something.
Yeah, how can a father be civil with you if you come to his house for dinner like that?
At 46 and he got a 26-year-old daughter?
No, I know. It was very...
What was she into, though? She was into something.
Were you older than her dad?
No. Was she? Yeah, he was in his mid 50s.
What was that Prodi into? That Prodi was into
something. He's a fan of yours too, and
I wouldn't go that far. No, they came to see me do stand up, and they had a good sense of humor. They were great people, very nice to me. But this was my problem. I projected this on them.
Right.
You know, it was very, you know, and I thought he felt like, you know, he was hoping for something else for
his daughter.
Yeah, you know, I mean, she looked like Cinderella. This girl. Hang on a second.
Oh, really?
I don't think he was hoping that she'd marry Dom DeLuise on Smack.
Oh shit! All right, I think we got 2 more minutes left.
No.
So what you got coming up? You got some shit coming up?
Yeah, you can see me at Joker's Wild in New Haven tomorrow night.
All right.
That's a great club.
I'm at UMass Amherst Saturday, and you could follow me. I have a new podcast called Coup and the Gang on
Coup
iTunes.
and the Gang.
Yes.
When am I coming on there, Coup?
Let's do it.
All right, we'll do it. Now, when am I coming on your show?
Tonight.
Artie, what are you doing?
You know,
what's the name of the podcast again? It's Artie Quitter, right?
Artie Quitter.
Right.
Go to Artie. Yeah, go to artiequitter.com. It's all. I'm playing a casino in shit for my mother. Ma, I'm in New York. I'm fine.
Yeah, that's it. This is great.
Ma?
Put her on speaker.
Oh, boy.
Yes, put your mother on.
Ma? Oh, she hung up. It's a big, you wonder why they leave you. I'm playing a casino, Valley Forge Casino, up the theater up there, and I don't know. In Westbury, I'm doing a theater. I'm around in Long Island. Like, I don't know. Go to artiequitter.com.
Oh, that's a great theater.
Yeah, I love that place.
It's a great venue.
Now, we got to wish Rachel luck for next week.
Thank you. And you guys have to come to my store if
good luck.
anybody
She's
has
getting
children.
Yes. Say the name of the store.
It's Wyatt Lily Boutique. It's on 74th Street in Columbus.
Great neighborhood, yeah.
I have this great children's boutique with high-end children's clothing. I need everybody to come up there and spend some money.
And check it out.
And besides that, I have my brain surgery next week. So hopefully I won't be dead.
Oh, wow. What is that? Oh.
Maybe you'll get a bed next to a paraplegic.
They're going to lift the brain off a spine. They're going to lift it up.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And if I live, then my goal is to get Artie a date.
Wow. All right. Well, listen, I'm in.
Why don't you be his date?
If he lives, that's something to live for.
I tell you.
That got me through. The thought of your mother calling in Manhattan at 11.
That's it for Race Wars. Big shout to Kurt, too. Hope he wins that fucking Emmy.
Yeah, good luck. And to Amy, too.
And to Amy, yes.
Amy and Kurt.
Good luck, Amy.
Race Wars, peace.